We got some sweet Hydra action today, and hopefully we're going to break some more records. Let's go! What's up, guys? MtgJedi here today. How you doing? I just spent the morning installing, uninstalling, upgrading, messing with settings. Hopefully we got everything all taken care of now with all of the PC issues. I appreciate each and every one of you helping me out. Thank you for all of the comments. Thank you for all of the harassment to keep me moving on this. Thank you for all of the support. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you know, thanks for being here and watching the video. Welcome on in. So I know that a lot of you were really interested about my Hydra draft team. I did a full video on that yesterday on the channel. Make sure you go back and watch that video. I'll try to link it at the end here. So let's take a look at what that team was. So on that team, we had Uko, Cardial, Tumija, Terrace, Ragash, and Razzle Dazzle, as I like to call him, aka Razzle Varg. I did remove some gear this morning, so this player power was very close to 500,000, which was the limit. Now, Raz and I were talking, you know, big shout out to my dude Raz again. Could not have done this without you. And we were trying to figure out, my question was, if I was trying to build the best team possible on my account, what would that be? And I think what we came up with is going to even surpass this team here because we're able to use the full power of my account, all of my champions, etc. Okay, and so although this team had a score of 206 million as my top score, I didn't come close to that in the competition, but I still would have beaten everybody except Scratch so far. So that's pretty cool, and I appreciate all the kind words about the team. I put in over 20 hours of work on this team, so it was a lot. What we came up with was this team here. Now, originally, Cecia, Cardial, Uko, and Terrace were the main four components of our draft strategy, okay? We wanted to get that Cecia Cardial action going. Unfortunately, Odd One stole her from us, and then Lydia was taken, and then Venus was taken. So anyway, I wanted to see the power of Cardial and Cecia together, and so that is one of the main things with this team. Krisk is obviously ridiculous, and so is Mishinaki, alright? So that will round out the team, and really fill in everything we could possibly want on this team. We have damage, we have survivability, we have so many things available to us. One of my main questions, though, is will Cecia do as much damage as Tumija? Tumija was an absolute boss, and she did so much damage for me. So anyway, I'm still under the player power cap, but obviously I'd never get all of these champions on the same team. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this run. I'm going to stay live for the whole run here, so this video might be a little bit long. I hope you'll stick around for it, and I am going to put some music on while we're doing this. Hopefully that's going to be pretty low for you guys, but you can let me know if it's too loud, okay? So let me actually turn that down a little bit more to there, just to have a little bit of background music here. So our goal is to still keep the head provoked over here, but in this team, we're going to have decrease attack, we're going to have Hex, we're going to have the provoke from Krisk, we're going to have Krisk as the mischief target. The only question is, what do I need to do the first turn? Okay, Krisk got targeted, so perfect. And then we're going to come in with some big hits, I hope. So Uko did not land block buffs there on the two middle heads. So I don't know what is a good start, because this is the first time we've ever done this. And it's possible I don't even need Krisk, and I could put somebody else in here. But it does need to be a mischief target. Okay, it does. Now, coming in really nice here, Krisk is obviously going to do a much better job as a mischief target than what Ragash did. However, I was pretty impressed with Ragash. So if you get him this weekend on this 10x, I think that could be really good for you. I'm actually gonna shrink myself a little bit here. Hopefully that will allow you guys to see what's going on. Now, initially here, I'm gonna just say this damage seems much lower. It really does. But I don't know, you know, it's hard to say. So this is my first time running the team. Let me just say that. This is my first time running the team. And if you are familiar with the other builds, I did not change the build on Cardial. I did not change the build on Uko. I didn't change the build on Terrace. Those three components of the team are the same. And then I tried to... My Krisk build I didn't change either. It was already good. The Cisia build and the Mishinaki build are very similar to what I was trying to do on the other champions. You know, I was trying to build fast. I was trying to build relentless. I was trying to do a lot of the same type of things. I was trying to build for damage. And so all of that is in here. So we're over 500,000 per turn. I would think that we would be able to hit the turn limit here. We got a 3% on Krisk. Oh my goodness, it's because I'm recording, huh? My best run, the 206 million, I did off camera. Mishinaki just stripped all of those buffs, so that's another helpful thing. If we do get 3%ed on Krisk, or Mischief targets someone else accidentally, then like that, okay, we did get a weak hit there, which is nice. But also, we have the buff strip from Mishinaki. He's so good. Now, I think that I want to target some of these other heads over here, because it'd be nice if we could kill them all at the same time. I am going to try to get Head of Suffering out of the equation as fast as possible. So my thought process is to target him. I will not really have as good of answers to the Fear Head with this setup now that I'm thinking about it. So it's possible that instead of Krisk, we would want Shamail in there, which is a testament to how good Inquisitor Shamail is. Now, we do have decreased speed more often here as well with Krisk, I think. And so we got all of the heads down. Let's go ahead and pull this off auto so that we can target some things here. And what we ideally want to do, we don't need to do that right now. We don't have decreased defense and weaken on right now. It's just A1 with Krisk again. I'm not going to manual the whole time, but now let's see if we can... Oh, we don't have that many buffs on him right now. I should have done the Ally Protect. Okay, still like 500,000. Okay, I think we're good here. Let's just hit go. Let's target. And we got the Fear Head. We got where are you again? I've been forgetting the name of the Head of Decay. So Krisk should be able to come in here and provoke. I have him set to prioritize that. We want to use that as often as possible because we want that head to stay provoked. Now I have Cisia to prioritize. There's the Head of Suffering. I have Cisia set to prioritize the decreased defense and weaken for us so that we can try to keep that up as often as possible. Mishinaki set to prioritize the Hex ability. And then he will also help out with decreased defense. So now we're ramping up some damage here, which is nice. Right. always want to target the stub, and then we're going to target over here. So our goal is to kill the Head of Suffering. What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to do as much damage to Suffering as possible, okay? And we're not going to kill Suffering before he does anything, you know, before the other heads. The other heads will still die first, most likely. But then we're going to try to get the Head of Suffering not to respawn. I don't know how well I'm going to do at that, but we're going to at least have it as an option. I forgot to turn off Uka's A3. That's kind of a problem, I think. Now, Terrace got eaten here, so clearly I don't have the right crit damage distribution from my initial setup with this team. So there definitely, no matter what damage we're able to get here, there's definitely some other options that we're going to have. We are going to have the ability to make improvements here even more so than what we're doing right now. And I'm not going to restart, I don't think. I'm just going to go with it. Ugh, we got cleansed. That was so unlucky. There's that. There is that provoke that we were missing. It's possible we would want Krisk a little bit faster as well. Okay, there we go. We're still going to target him, though. Okay. Mishinaki getting some damage in there. The Uko is taking a lot of his turns to do that A3. We're not going to have people dead very often here. And we did not get that buff removal. That is unfortunate. Good timing on Cardial's ability there. But I'm not going to manual the whole fight again, because obviously that's going to take a long time. It's already going to be a long video. And if you're here for the long haul, I appreciate you. Hopefully you enjoy this type of video. If so, make sure you hit the like button. If you like me pushing the limits of my account, you like seeing this type of content, make sure that you hit that like button, because that is the main way that you communicate with YouTube to help this get more views, and that tells me that I should make more content like this, okay? Alright. This Head of Suffering, I'm telling you, it just needs lowered in power level in comparison to what else is happening here. It needs lowered in power level. We're getting some pretty good damage on everybody else other than the Head of Suffering. If we could kill everybody at the same time, see, no provoke there again. Ridiculous. If we could kill everybody at the same time, then I would be very happy. I don't think that that's possible, but, you know, it is possible. Head of Suffering ate somebody again. Who is that? Gotta be Mishinaki. Okay, Mishinaki. Alright, now we do have no block buffs up here, but we do have the HP burn already, and that is what we're looking for. Now, we're still not provoked, which is absolutely crazy. Let's try to explode those burns. That didn't really work. And now we're cleansed. Oh boy, okay, well, Murphy's Law here. Everything that can go wrong will. That's alright, though. Can we free him here? Yes, okay, that sounds good. Alright, we got increased defense and some weakens. I don't know. I'm not seeing the power of the card. If you think that that's really worth prioritizing them, or should I have somebody like Venus or somebody like Lydia in place to just maximize the damage? Also, my champions seem like they're taking a lot more damage than with the other team, which is weird. Because Terrace is still in the team. He is the main protector. We have the decrease attack and the extra decrease attack. And then we have Cardiol to heal everybody back up. So, I don't know, kind of confused why they're taking so much more damage. Especially Cardiol. I get all up in my head like, did I take a piece of gear off Cardiol? Is there something wrong with Cardiol? I mean, I guess we'll see at the end of the run, right? So we're on turn count 59 here. I would expect us to go up to 250, just like we did with the last team. I would guess Uko's going to have a lot less damage than with the last team, because he's taking that A3 turn. Okay, now we're getting some buffs up here. You have decreased speed. What we want is the provoke. Again, with the fears, I think that we want to kill that fear head as quickly as possible, because that is definitely messing us up here. Now, if Chris has his provoke available here, he will use it. He does not. So let's come in and see about manualing. This seems like a good opportunity to kill this head. Or pretty close. A1. Did not get it. Okay. And now Head of Suffering again. And we're cleansed again. How? Oh my goodness. I guess we would still want to provoke here. We did not get that. Jeez. Okay, Mishinaki got an extra turn, which is nice. I guess it's possible we would want another champion in provoke gear. At least he'll put that over here, yeah. Huh. Well, the fear head is dead. That's nice. Not ideal, but we're still okay. We wanted to be with the last run at turn 100. We wanted to be at 40 million. Is that right? Where's my little notes? At turn 100, we wanted to be at 80 million. Oh, geez, this is nowhere even close. Maybe it's because the Head of Suffering there popped up again. I would have to compare, but... I mean, we should be targeting Stubby. Good. Okay. Still a good damage per turn. I would say this is not more damage per turn than the last team, though. So that is interesting. That is very interesting. I would have thought, like, Mishinaki adding way crazy more tons of damage. But we'll see. It's still early. Still early. Okay. Now we want to target over here and just kill it. Just kill it. And then, yes, this is working out really nice. Now we can kill this and replace both of those and then kill here, and we'll definitely have him out of the rotation. Okay, that worked out really well. And then hopefully that's going to ramp up our damage also. We should be able to kill all those heads at the same time. Let's go ahead and just target... Actually, I'm going to target the Head of Suffering here, because it's going to take a long time to kill him. We want him dead ASAP. If it gets too low, then I'll back off. But, like I said, it's really tough to kill him. And we're about to bring these heads back up anyway. Alright, no block buffs. Interesting. We Need a good timing on Mishinaki. Okay, there's one back up. It's the Fear Head. That's a little unfortunate. That we would ideally love to not have fear or suffering, just like how we started out. So this rotation is definitely good here. Okay. We want to make sure that if possible, we... Oh, we didn't get it. Okay, let's go ahead and cleanse. Oh, no, 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 die! Oh, no! Okay, perfect. Now you can do whatever you want. We don't have this provoked. I'm gonna A1. I'm gonna A1 again. I'm gonna A1 again. An extra turn, okay. Oh, we ate somebody. Okay, let's go ahead and provoke him. Do we want to A3 here? Sure, that's fine. Let's do... Actually, we don't have decreased defense on everybody. We didn't get it. Interesting. Didn't get that. Let's see if we can ally attack. Ally attacks can go every which way. No, that's not. That's the other head. Okay, we're getting unlucky with some fear procs here. Okay. Alright, there's that. A1 again. Alright, there we go. Now we should be able to do that. Should be able to start targeting the stub over here. Still a lot of damage on Wrath. That's shocking. Let's put up block buffs. Okay. Maybe I just need to manual it. Maybe it won't be that much different. Okay. We are already provoked, so let's just go ahead and save that for next turn. Alright, big hits. Can we see 1,000,000? No, we got the fear. Okay, well, that's great. This is great. This is great. Alright, let's ally attack. And that's the damage right there. Good stuff. Oh, so many fears. Yeah, I'm wondering if we could not run Inquisitor Shamail. We run Shamail as a mischief tank. He's not the best. He is not the best. But that might be what we need to do to get the most damage. Because if we have our buffs stolen, then that's okay. Because we can strip them back off. Could be another thing to try. Could be another thing to try. Now, I think what we want to do is target one of these two heads that are higher. Even though we're still going to kill the other heads. So much AoE damage. Now we can provoke. No, we can't. We do have decreased speed on a bunch of people, though, which is nice. Uko's feared. Okay, we got it. Pretty sure we just have to ignore the fear. I don't know what else to do. Alrighty. Good damage there. Good turn. For 46 million. Right. Wrath. About to be... Pop goes the Weasel. I can save that for next turn. Can I get a turn meter boost here? No. Well, that's unfortunate. Pop. Oh. I'd love to set up a big hit with Terrace if possible, since both of those heads were so low. There we go. We did not get all of the decreased defenses. I feel like we've been pretty unlucky with Cecia unless I'm missing something. Let's go ahead and try to get decreased speed. I feel like we're going to be stuck under here. Alright, let's just do it. Yeah, he cleansed himself. But at least we got eaten over there. Paris got eaten again, so definitely could do better there. He's already provoked. A1 to decrease speed. Let's try to explode. Okay, some AoE damage. Do we need to do that here? Oh, let's just A1. Okay, there we go. Terrace is back. We don't really need the provoke. Just go ahead and A2. Alright. We're at turn count 100 here, so that's going pretty well. Alright. Perfect. No head of suffering. Yes! Let's go! I guess we don't want to target here. We kind of want to let him. We want to... I doubt that will happen, but... it might. Where do we want to target over here, I guess? We don't really care about the damage. Okay. Let's do this. Fine. Let's go ahead and provoke. When I do this on manual, I feel like I don't have as many turns with Krisk as what I should with his increased speed provoke ability. The main reason why I wanted to of Uko's A3 not being turned off, that should be off in the AI priorities. Ugh! So unlucky here. Alright, can we strip? No. We're not gonna place the burn there. Okay. We did not get any buff strips here, jeez. Heal and protect everybody. Okay. Jeez, with the buffs. I think this is going to be the first head to go down here, which is unfortunate. Might be able to hit auto here. I actually kind of want to... Oh, no. He's gonna cleanse. Oh, that's so frustrating. So frustrating. Maybe that was a waste of an ability there. We're actually a little low on health here. This is shocking that we're taking this much damage. We should be taking less damage, not more. Yeah, we had 3 people go down there. I mean, not that it's that important, but... A nice hit there. Right. Let's actually go ahead and put the increased speed here. Ugh, so frustrating. This is the one that removes all the buffs. Okay. Just double checking that I know which of his abilities are which. Don't want the shield up. We'll just go ahead and pop. And then let's see if we can ally attack here. Okay, that's still fine. See if we can remove those. It would have been nice to do that first, but that's okay. Ideally, we would want to kill all of these heads at the same time. I don't know that we're going to be able to do that, but that is in my thought process here. Okay. I mean, this one's pretty low. So let's just try to keep Wrath and Blight around the same HP. Okay. Now, probably Suffering is going to come back out here if I had to guess. Right. Extra turn on Cardial, I think, there. Getting a lot of hits on here. Let's take this A2 there. 853k? I will take that. Okay, so if we can, we're close to it. We're close to it. Then we would be hoping to avoid... Yes, let's do it. All the heads down. All the heads down. Now, if we can avoid Suffering popping back up here, oh man, we're golden if we can avoid that. Let's boost the turn meter. X. Wow, that was quick. Ah, we did get Suffering. Okay, well, it's alright. Why? Why did that head pop up so quickly? So weird. We want an A2 here with Krisk because Mischief is back. Now we can get the big hits. Block buffs. For some reason we did not get that. Right, there's the Hex back out. I don't think we need the block buffs. Ally attack off the extra turn. Sick. Okay. If I had a choice, I would avoid the Fearhead here. 700,000 there. Sick. I just don't think we need that off of Cardio right now. Okay. Okay, there's Wrath back, which is fine. Boost the turn meters on the A1. Over 100k hits there on the A1. So 200k damage. Sick. I should have cleansed there. Now that we have some debuffs on us. Alright. And we... Oh, jeez. That's like the worst possible case. I guess we'll just kill her when we can. I mean, he has Hex, right? Didn't get it. DC is kind of not the best affinity for this rotation. Okay. Risk is going to be the next one eaten, which is perfectly fine. Block buffs, get that up. Ally attack on Suffering every time, every opportunity. Okay. Looking much better, much better. Okay. I guess Mishinaki taking a lot of damage from those reflect buffs. Risk about to get eaten here. Alright, that's fine. Ugh, so many missed turns for Fear. So many. So many missed turns. Nope. Oh, I'm curious now about Shamail. I'm curious. This is gonna be a long run, but I wanna go again. I wanna go again. Not in this video though. Yeah, we don't have Hex up right now because Mishinaki missed his last turn. Decreased defense now, that's good. Missed the ally attack again due to the fear. Okay, we're still free. Let's pop it. I didn't think that we were feared there. Maybe I should have looked a little bit closer. Okay, there's a good, well-timed cleanse. Good damage on the Head of Suffering over here, actually. Okay. Let's target the stub. Alright. Some damage from Cecia going. Okay. Let's ally attack the stub. We don't have any fear right now, so that's great. Let's cleanse those off with the extra turn. That was excellent. A1 boost the turn meter. Nice. Oh, nobody's feared. Extra turn. Can we get it? Yes, we can. Finally. Jeez. Yeah. Definitely want block buffs up there. Damage on Head of Suffering going pretty well. We want him out of the team as soon as possible. Wait, so we actually do want to kill the other two heads before we kill the Head of Suffering. Okay, that's a good realization. I mean, that's definitely going to happen. Oh my goodness. Ears. Like, is Krisk necessary for survival in this team? I don't think so. Not at all. Beard right now. Let's just try to boost on the A1. Yeah, we didn't get it. Wonder how much more damage. I definitely need to test Shamail. Definitely. And we can put damage on him also. Can we get a provoke here, please? Thank you. Yeah, let's ally attack over here. Wow, that was terrible. Alright. Risk. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Big hits. Go. Okay. This is going well. We are still provoked, yes. We want to kill here as quickly as possible. We want to save that actually for next turn. Alright, perfect. Now let's get some damage up on these. And we hit like a decreased speed, maybe. Right. Did explode there. Okay. Wonder how much we can survive. Okay, here's the provoke that we needed. Perfect. Boost the turn meter. That decreased defense. Cardial joining. Ally attack, everybody. Let's go. Yes, yes. Okay, now we got somebody consumed over there, so that means we need to try to free them. It's not Terrace, so that's good. Okay. And we're basically free. Extra turn. There we go. Yushinaki is back in action. Okay, first one out is great. We have a ton of buffs up here. Decreased defense and weaken. 600k. Great. I will say, Terrace can hit over 1 million on the stubs if Head of Suffering is not out. It's wild. That's over 1 million per stub. I feel like the damage is ramping up here. And this is looking like really good timing. As soon as this head populates back here, then we're going to kill the Head of Suffering. Oh, we got cleansed. Oh, that was really unlucky. Okay, well, let's ally attack the stub. Add a couple million more damage there. Then let's provoke. I feel like maybe I just misplayed there. Okay. The damage is ramping up, I think. I think so. Okay, decreased defense from Krisk on the Head of Suffering. Clutch. Now we're gonna target him down. And he will be out of the picture for a while. But this guy will probably stick around. Or, I mean, he'll die quicker. I mean, right? What I'm trying to say. Okay. Right. Let's just try to kill him and save Terrace's big move for once all of this is settled. Okay, ally attack Stubby. Okay, good. Now we get decreased speed on everybody. Now let's see the damage. Not as bad as not as good as we can. Yeah, let's just keep it up. And we don't get the poisons. Oh, that was perfect timing with that. Perfect timing with that provoke. With how many hits Uko gets, I'm shocked that this guy's ever, you know, I can't believe we don't keep up provoke the entire time with how many attacks we get in this. And if you think I am doing my abilities in the wrong order or anything like that, please let me know if there's a way that I can optimize this even more. And then after this pops back up, I think we'll focus on this head here. If, well, it's possible we're going to lose 2 heads here. Alright, so now, yeah, let's... Oh, I should have targeted over here. It's fine, though. Get the HP burn there. That's nice. Alright, there we go. Boom! Big ol' hits. Okay, we got the block buffs out. Do I need to provoke? No, he's gonna die. There goes 1. There goes 2. Right. $200K hit there, very nice. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Let's ally attack here. He has all of the debuffs, and we want that head killed as quickly as possible. Also, so many fears. So many fears. That is one thing about this team. Kind of weak to the fear head. We'll save it. Now, if we can avoid the Head of Suffering here, that will add a crazy amount of damage. And we're going to target the stub with the most debuffs. Decrease defense and weaken are the most important ones. There's the head of suffering. Thank goodness you showed up, my dude. Thank goodness. We're gonna do it anyway. We're not gonna not use his abilities. He's feared. Whatever. We didn't get it. I don't know that it matters. We get a provoke, please. Thank goodness. Alright, let's target here. Right. Sheesh. Saphir is 50%. It does not feel 50%. Oh, man. Alright, well, we'll cleanse. Cardial's about to get eaten, that's okay. Okay, decrease defense back up. Decrease speeds. Okay. And let me know all of your questions in the comments below about the run, about the team, about anything. All right. We are provoked. Now we're feared. I don't think. Oh, we were. Okay, well, let's just miss all of the turns. Let's just miss all of the turns. Thesia has that heal reduction. We do need to try to go for the provoke here, which we got. Okay. Right, there's Cardial back. Thesia. We do not want to use Uko's revive here. Actually, I don't... Yeah, we're going to try to cleanse with Cardial. And then on Uko's next turn, we'll use the revive. Okay. Oh, it's not active. Okay, let's see if we can get an extra turn. Yes, let's go. Okay, there's the cleanse. Right. Now Uko can revive Thesia. I did build her with some damage, so makes sense why she's the one going down. She has the lowest stats. Plus she had the heal reduction on as well. Still big hits, even with suffering out. He's feared. Sheesh. Okay. Can cleanse here, thanks to the extra turn. Let's provoke. Okay. I love these. Some of these Soundstripe songs are good. Alright, we're not provoked here. ally attack before we get... Oh, yeah, because he's going to be... Oh, actually, no. Terrace is the one being eaten. I thought... Oh, that was probably a misplay. How many turns do we have on there? Oh, 0? That was definitely a misplay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're alright. Okay, there we go. We got all the fears cleansed away. No, I don't think we need the block debuffs right now. We just want to get our Paris freed as quickly as possible. Oh, we did not get the fear. I mean, the, not the fear, the provoke. There it is. Yeah, he's already provoked, so we'll save the provoke. Okay. Now I'll go ahead and get those cleansed off. Got Blight back out. That's nice. Now we can provoke. I think we want to target over here. Okay. We're only at 118 million, actually. So this might not even be as much damage as the other team, which is crazy. Interestingly, I think it's gotta be because we missed so many turns. We missed so many turns with the Fearhead. Shamil, I bet, would be great against Suffering as well, because that's going to have a strong single target hit. We're at 120 million. Probably got some survival left in us. Well, everything looks good, right? Okay. All going according to plan, and then we should have at least one rotation without suffering. Ugh. Put the buffs up. Can we get an extra turn? Nope. Okay. Do we need to provoke here? We do not, but would the increased speed help? Yes. Although the decreased speed... Nah, we're fine. We get the ally attack this turn. Very nice, very nice. There we go. Mishinaki back out. Get as much damage on the stubs as we can get, while also getting the Head of Suffering down lower. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do that here. Go, let's extend the buffs. Okay. Obviously still good damage here. Not nearly what I would have thought, though. Jamil will add a lot, though, because we'll get a lot of extra. single target here. Yeah, for like 100k, or no, 800k. Okay. The K back out. Right? Big hits from Cardial, always. I mean, from Terrace. Alright. Now, ideally, I can kill you. And replace you with Decay? Replace you with Mr. Cleansey Cleanse. Right? And we'll at least have a couple turns, and then if we get lucky on no suffering there, then that will be the goal. That's what we're hoping for. Counterattack, nice. Oh. Oh. Unlucky. Extend the buffs. Let's single target. If we start using Terrace as A3, we're definitely going to kill this at the same time, and then we'll have to fade it twice. Yeah, let's ally attack to free. Okay. Alright, there we go. Just Head of Suffering is just so tanky. Alright, there we go. Now, I'm wondering, should we just kill this? Should we just kill that? I think that that's the only thing that's a possibility here, so... Oof. I don't know why he targeted there, but whatever. Yeah, this Blighthead's gonna die too quickly. Try to get some decreased speeds. Or just put the big hits in. Yep. Not a lot we can do about it. Now, hopefully, we'll get the correct heads popping back out. But if not, we got really good damage over here right now. So I wonder if we could kill them all right now. We'll have so much more AoE damage right now. Probably not, but possible. Let's do this. Keep Terrace's buffs up. Well, that's our goal. There's that turn limit popping up. We just hit 1,000 turns. Oh, so much damage is great. Wow, jeez. Oh man, Krisk should definitely have up. Okay, we got them removed. I'd love to get these guys dead first. Oh. I didn't think it was possible, but man, we put a lot of damage out there. A lot. Okay, let's unfear. That's just how tanky the Head of Suffering is, honestly. Okay, and then you're gonna die. Alright, now, our goal is obviously the same thing. Our goal is the same thing. Can we get decreased speeds up here? Target you. No head of suffering, please. One time. Ugh. Fear. Fears. No buffs. Still decent damage. Alright. Alright, we did get it on the first one. We don't need that. Okay. Let's unfear everybody. Cool. Alright, there's number 2. Let's go ahead and provoke him right now. Yeah, that's fine. Let's ally attack now. Nicely done. Know which one is better to do there, A2 or A3. Okay. We will focus on freeing our champion. Here's ridiculous. All skipping all the turns. Alright, here we go. Boom, very nice hit. And no suffering, for once. Thank you, right at the end of the run here. Alright, there we go. We got our dude back. I guess we want to target here. We could really use him to be... really use him to be provoked. Don't miss your turn. Okay, perfect. Alright. Got block buffs on most people. Let's ally attack you. Okay. I mean, I guess we could kill the Fearhead pretty quickly. And then try to fade suffering one more time. Because we're at turn 248. Alright, Cardial's about to get eaten. Who's he gonna get eaten by? Okay. Ishinaki, obviously skip your turn. Oh, we do not have Provoke up! Oh, that's the worst. Alright, well, let's do it anyway. Okay, we killed the Fearhead. We get decreased. We're gonna... Oh no, he still has one more turn. Ugh. Stole our block debuffs. Are we gonna get him eaten? Oh no! That's terrible. So, I mean, you can see the potential here, though. We're at 150 million. which honestly I thought would be a lot higher. He cleansed. Oh, I think we're done here. Once it hits turn 250, I think we're done here. Yeah, this is going to be so impossible to fight through. Yep, there he goes. All right, let's hit auto and finish the run. Well, actually, let's... Oh. And of course, suffering comes up. Why would he not? Yep. Once it hits turn 250, things just start getting so crazy. And here's the end of the run. All right, 151 million. Let's see who did the damage. Nishinagi did 47. Harris only 33 there. Interesting. Cecia 25. Uko 13. Chris 12. Bardiel 17. Huh. Alright, well, there you have it. Let me know if you like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Why does it say 3:14? Because we went over an hour? An hour and 3 minutes? Oh my goodness. Okay, bye.